Hello students, so today we are going to start with an index numbers. So first of all, we will understand the meaning of an index numbers. So what is the meaning of an index numbers? The value of money does not remain constant over time. It rises or falls and is inversely related to the changes in the price level. A rise in the price level means a rise in the value of money. Changes in the general level of prices can be measured by statistical device known as index numbers. In the present context, we are concerned with price index numbers, which measures changes in the general price level over a period of time. So here is definition of an index numbers. Index numbers are intended to measure the degree of economic changes over time. Economic changes of over time means due to, for example, due to COVID-19 direct impact on production. India's growth in the fourth quarter of the fiscal year 2020 went down to 3.1%. Impact on restaurant services, impact on food and agriculture, impact on micro, small, medium enterprises. It affected India's economy and many other countries. So these are economic changes that we can measure through by using index numbers. Second point is these numbers are values stated as a percentage of a single base figure. For example, if annual production of a particular chemical rose by 35%, output in the second year was 135% of that in the first year. In index terms, output in the 2 years was 100 and 135 respectively. Chemical production in the second year is referred to as 135, not as 135%. The advantages are that distracting units are avoided and changes are easier to assess by eye. Next point is index numbers are important in economic statistics. Means index numbers are important in economic statistics. Index numbers are helpful to measure economical changes over time. Lastly, index numbers show changes in average. It means if the average change is 5%, then some goods might not change exactly at 5%. Let's understand one another example of any index number. We are not able to directly measure changes in a country's business activity. However, we can study relative changes in business activity by examining the variations in the values of some of the factors that influence business activity and which can be measured directly. Now, features of index numbers. The following are the main features of index numbers. First point is index numbers are a special type of average because in simple average data are uniform and their units are also even, whereas mean, median and mode measure the absolute changes and are used to compare only those series which are expressed in the same units. The technique of index numbers are used to measure the relative changes in the level of phenomenon where the measurement of absolute change is not possible and the series are expressed in different types of items. Now second point is index numbers are meant to study the changes in the effects of such factors which cannot be measured directly. For example, the general price level is an imaginary concept and is not capable of direct measurement. But through the technique of index numbers, it is possible to have an idea of relative changes in the general level of prices by measuring relative changes in the price level of different commodities.